Welcome to the Mason School of Business. As a business student, you have the opportunity to reserve study rooms on the first floor or lower level of Allen B. Miller Hall. To do so, you will need to access the internet and log into the reservation system, reservations.wm.edu. This will take you to the home page of the EMS reservation system. Please take a moment to read the welcome, as this will give you important login information. Select Login. All business students login begin with the word business, / your first name, last name. Business students log in using your Mason ID and password. If you do not have this information, it will be supplied to you at orientation. Next, you'll need to create your account. It will prompt you to enter an email address, and we ask that you please use your Mason email account. Enter your name as it will appear on the reservation, and a valid phone number is required for all EMS reservations. The time zone will default to Eastern Time. Save this information. By going to the Reservations tab, students will have the option of Miller Hall first floor team rooms and Miller Hall lower level team rooms. All other spaces in Miller Hall must be reserved through a program staff person or through the building operations coordinator. Select the group you would like to reserve. This will take you to the reservation screen where you will enter the information about your request. First, select a date. You may manually type a date into the field or click on the calendar and select a date. Team rooms may be reserved 7 days in advance. Any attempts to exceed the 7-day will result in an error message. Next, you'll need to select a start and end time for your reservation. You may manually enter a time, or you may select using the clock. Please note the time defaults to AM. If you want an afternoon reservation, please be sure that PM shows in the screen. Student reservations are restricted to 2-hour blocks of time. If you attempt to exceed this time limit policy, you will receive an error message. The facility will always be A.B. Miller Hall, which is the home of the Mason School of Business. You may leave the attendance at 1, and the room type will default to all. Click on the button Find Space. To the right will appear all the available rooms which meet the criteria you have entered. To select a room, simply choose the plus sign to the left of the room. This room now moves up to your selected locations. Now you're ready to enter the details of your reservation. Click the Details tab. In the Event Name field, please enter a name for your event or meeting. This is an identifier of yourself or your group. The word meeting and the word study are not valid event names. Please use your team name or number, your name, or the name of your guest or executive partner if it applies. Next, you should select an event type. There is a list to choose. Acceptable types in team rooms include meeting, study, review session, and things of this nature. Coloring details are not important for student reservations. Under the Group Details tab, the drop-down box will show the group that applies to you. If no group appears, click on the magnifying glass, and in the field Group Name Starts With, enter C. Mason. Again, click on the magnifying glass, and all of the groups pertaining to the Mason School of Business will appear. Scroll down and select the group C. Mason Students. All business students are in this group. Click Done. Please do not select the program groups, as these are specifically delegated to staff and faculty. You now have the option of C. Mason Students. Under the contact information, choose Temporary Contact and enter your contact information. Once you have entered your information a couple of times, your name should appear on the drop-down list for contacts. If it does not, you may contact the Building Operations Coordinator and she will be happy to add your name to the group. Submit your reservation. This enters your request into the system and takes you to your reservation detail screen. The information that appears on the top tab includes the ID number, the event name and type, the group name, and the contact name and phone number. This information appears either on the Crestron panels at each room door or on the EMS calendar, which is visible to all offices on campus. The second area shows your bookings. This gives the date, the time, the location, the status of your reservation. As you can see, the status is web confirmed. This means that this room is confirmed for your use on this date and time. Tools on the right-hand side in blue allow you to edit or cancel your reservation. These are self-explanatory. At this point, your reservation is complete and you may log out of the reservation system under the My Account heading. If you need a new reservation, you can make a new reservation by starting the process again. Choose a location, enter a valid date, select an appropriate time, find space. Choose from the spaces available and enter the event details. Submit the reservation. Review the information. Your reservation is confirmed and will now appear on the EMS calendar throughout Miller Hall and across campus. You may now log out of the reservation system. You may wish to add the reservations website to your favorites so that you can easily access the website. There are a few policies you should keep in mind when reserving rooms. Student reservations are restricted to 2-hour blocks of time. Team rooms may only be reserved 7 days in advance. If you have any questions regarding the EMS system, if you need assistance in logging in, or if you would like to have your name added to the group list immediately, simply contact the Building Operations Coordinator and she will be happy to assist you.